Assalamualaikum students. Students, we have completed the explanation till the third paragraph. Now today in this video you will see the explanation of the fourth paragraph. It means we'll do the next further explanation here. In the fourth paragraph, what we'll see about his schooling life. Till the third paragraph we have seen that everyone discouraged him. His classmates, his friends and his family members, also his principal also. But anyhow, his mother wanted to teach his child and give and provide the schooling atmosphere anyhow. So what happened next we'll see in the next video. But Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 years old and scored good marks in almost every subject. Now, I said his mother wanted to teach him anyhow. So, he was very good in study. That's why what happened, his mother took an admission in school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved, whole family moved there with the Einstein because he was not that much very smart from the mind and he was abnormal child that time. That's why whole family moved with him, where in Munich. And there he took the admission in the school in the Munich. There he scored good marks in every subject. Einstein scored good marks in almost every subject. And because what happened next, Einstein hated the school's regimentation. What do we mean by regimentation? Means the rules and regulation of the school. We can say discipline taken by the particular school. So, but in the Munich high school, he did not we can say adjust with the rules and regulation of the school. He hated the rules and regulation, regimentation of the school, and every time often clash with the teachers. Every time constant fight happened with him with the teachers also. So here what happened, he did not like the atmosphere of the school. That's why at the age of 15 Einstein felt so stifled. Stifled means what? Unable to breathe means suffocated. He was not comfortable there in that atmosphere. That's why he decided to left that school, right? So when he was just 15 years old, he took the admission in Munich school and whole family also transferred there with their child. But here what happened, Einstein did not like the atmosphere of that particular school. He hated the rules and regulations and he thought that this school is really very strict. That's why every time he was fighting with the teachers of that school and finally he decided to leave that school anyhow and finally he left that school. Next, in the fifth paragraph. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with the relatives. Now, anyhow, his parents wanted to teach their child. So, what happened here? Previous year, what happened next year? That parents left their child there only and they moved where? In the Milan, their hometown. After prolonged discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland. So, in another school, he took the admission where? In the Switzerland. Because he also wanted to do further education. He wanted to take the study there. So, what happened? He took the admission in another school for the further study where? In the Switzerland. In a city which was more liberal than Munich. Now he was comparing this Switzerland high school with Munich because there he also their restriction, rules and regulations were very strict, and here he got very liberal freedom. Here he got. That's why he was comparing here Munich with the Switzerland. Switzerland's atmosphere is really very liberal, so he liked that atmosphere here. That's why he continued his study here. In the sixth paragraph, now see, Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. And after finishing school, he decided to study at the university in Zurich. But science was not the only thing that appealed to the bashing young man Now, here, there in Munich, it means in the Switzerland, he completed his schooling life. It means here, till the high school, he have completed his study. Now, for the further education, for the graduation, we can say he took the admission here. What happened? See, Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. These two subjects, we can say, the mathematics and physics, these both subjects are very Einstein. He was just gifted, we can say, the boy in this two subject. He got the highest marks here because he liked these two subjects. Which one? Mathematics and physics. And after finishing school, he decided to study at the university in the Zurich. So, for this graduation, after 12th, he took the admission in the university also for the further education, for the further study, where in the Zurich. Right? So, university in the Zurich, he took the admission there for the graduation. But science was not the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. Now, what do you mean by giving this line here? This science faculty is not that much easy than the others. So here, what happened? He took the much interest in this field and he was very busy with these two subjects, maths and physics. He was spending much time with these two subjects only. That's why he did not, we can say, that much conscious about his own health. So what happened here? You can see in this picture, this young man. This is also Einstein in 1900 at the age of 21. At the age of 21, he was very dashing young man. But after taking much interest in the science, he made walrus mustache here. So you can see in this picture also Einstein in 1955 as remember him now. Right? So we can see his pictures, we can compare when he was just 21 years old, and after that, it means after taking interest in the science and spending much time with the science field, especially maths and physics, he changed his appearance here. See, you can see in this picture also. Now, 7. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Mary. As I said in the summary also, in the university or at the Zurich, he got another classmate there, who Mileva Mary, this girl, whom he found to be a clever creature. This Mileva Mary also that much intelligent and very smart girl, like as Einstein also. So he got that mate there also like him. This young sub, now she belonged to Siberia. So that's why this young sub had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. Now, this Siberian girl did not get the education in her own country. That's why she left that country and transferred herself into the Zurich to take her degree there. Right? So that's why what happened here. This girl also came there and she met with the Einstein here. Now, what? Switzerland because university in Zurich. Now this university in all over the Europe, Zurich is only one university which gives the education to the woman only. So that's why this girl also took the admission in this university also. Einstein saw in her an ally. Ally means what? A friend and associate, right? Against the Philistines, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. The couple fell in love. Later survived in which to put the affection into words, mixing science with the tenderness. Brought Einstein, how happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our couple fell in love. Now slowly and gradually this both fall in love and later survive, in which they put their affection into words. Now after passing their years and era, we can hear this person say that letters also survive, letters also be got about themselves, right? Because here we can survive these two couple, yes, right? These two mates, these two personalities fallen in love, and after that what happened here, they have written something about themselves in their letters. What Einstein wrote, how happy and proudly literature, how happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a victorious conclusion. Now when he was just 21 years old, he started his graduation, and he just spent his much of time with the science, especially with the physics and maths, right? And there he got this Mileva Merrick also. Now this both, right, started to work on science together, and here he said with the love, with the affection, we can say, because he said we were very happy because we worked together there, and we worked together also with the affection, with the love, with the emotions also there, and that's why we got the success in this work. Well, I said in the summary also, Einstein has given us the two theory of the science, that is the special theory of the relativity and general theory of the relativity, right? So here he said because of we work together there, that's why we got the success in this field, right? And that's why we got a victorious victory. You can say we won in this field because of we worked together there, and that's why we were very happy at the end of this conclusion, we can say that, right? So here in this seventh paragraph, we just come to know about the things, right? Albert Einstein and Mileva Merrick worked together there, and because of them only they got this success. They won their finally at the end of this theory. So we'll see further explanation in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.